my question is for Chair Christian, and I apologize if this was already asked, but my office has been getting countless calls from frustrated energy consumers who are being hit with massive bills due to billing errors. And my understanding is that some of the electric companies may have switched their billing vendors, so consumers were not getting bills for months and getting hit with a huge bill later. Like there was an example of somebody that their bill was $300 every month, and then they got hit with a bill that was thousands of dollars. And a lot of folks are living paycheck to paycheck. And I understand that some people are getting the payment plans and the like, but this is incredibly unnerving, and that this has occurred on the scale it seems to have happened on. So, like I said, a lot of my folks live on fixed incomes, and it's just not acceptable. So what is the PSC doing on this issue in regards to consumer protection? And what's your response to the folks who are really struggling because of this issue?
So first off, we take seriously any energy providers' efforts to serve customers in New York, and we've had over the history of the PSC several proceedings discussing the role, oversight, and existence of ESCOs, energy service companies in the state. So that's an ongoing matter. That's a high priority commission that we aggressively look towards and monitor. We investigate claims aggressively. So if any customers have issues with energy service companies, happy to investigate those if they notify us. Unfortunately, that's usually how we discover there are issues. We are notified. Regarding though you didn't say this, I'm wondering if your question also relates to an ongoing billing issue with certain customers in Central Hudson's service territory. Is that okay? So that's another issue that we are very much aware of. In fact, I have two friends who have been personally affected by that, who've shared some of their trials and tribulations with me. So we've definitely looked into that. We know Central Hudson is working to correct the issue, and I believe in the intermediate phase, they have suspended late payment charges, and they are absolutely not disconnecting customers for non-payment. So the two priority things to focus on, those have been dealt with. In terms of addressing the situation going forward, our staff is going to continue to monitor the situation until the billing issue is itself addressed, and ultimately customers that are affected by this, we're ensuring that provisions allow for them to make periodic payments and not a big lump sum payments. I know it would be a shock to me if I didn't get a bill for several months and then I did, and it was 5 times higher than what I would have expected for a single month. So we're trying to ensure that customers are protected in that way, and we're working with Central Hudson and the other providers to ensure that those protections are in place and that customers can manage the situation as it develops.
I just hope it gets done soon, as I'm sure you do too, because the calls that we're getting are just, folks are devastated, and especially now with the cost of everything rising. And I used to get calls a lot from seniors, which we still do, but now we're actually getting them from young families too that are just panicking. So it's something that I'm glad that you're aware of, and sounds like you're working on, and so that's great. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you.